Yo, 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 pop, it's Mooty here, and I have a battle against Fizzy. This battle took place at Battle for Charity, which was like a month ago, but it was a lot of fun. And he leads off with his Mew, busy ass fucking in the corner, so, unfortunately, he's also scarfed. So, he can ass fuck himself and outspeed me at the same time. And I go for a Thunderbolt. Why do I go for Thunderbolt? I don't know. I just figured go get some damage off because I don't know jack shit about this game. And he withdraws and goes into this thing. Hydreigon, I think. And I withdraw too and I go to my Thunderous. Yeah, bringing that swag up in here. And he goes for a Draco Meteor. And I'm like, oh shit, why would I do that? Why? What was I predicting? I was predicting him to go for an not Earthquake. What? Oh right, because this thing had Hidden Power Ice, and also it had Focus Blast. I live with 17 hit points because he's a baller, bringing that swag up in there right now. And look at that damage. Go down. It's a knockout. Bam, bam. What a baller. And Thunderous did work and died to his own life orb like a man. He took out a man, but he went down himself. So I send in my Rotom again, because I figure he's going to send in his Mew. And he sends in his Mew, and I'm like, okay, well, he can't paralyze me, but he goes for Transform. And I'm like, okay, you transformed into me, you're the same thing, and I'm just going to Volt Switch out of there, go bam. I'm getting, like, so into this right now. And that does not do a lot of damage, but I get to switch in a counter right now. However, seeing as he's scarfed, he can outspeed me. However, I know he's gonna go for the water move. I don't really have anything to take it, unfortunately, so I go into my Rotom again, and that way I will resist it. That's the only thing that actually resists it, and seeing as he's scarfed, he'll be locked into it. He'll have to switch, and I will be able to make some predictions here and go for my own Hydro Pump. Oh yeah, look at that damage go. Unfortunately, his Heatran is especially defensive, and he lives. So either way, it was okay. Got some damage up in there. I was hoping for a kill, and he withdraws again, does his little double switch, and he goes into Slowbro because he knows I'm also stuck into Hydro Pump right now. And I Hydro Pump the Slowbro, and he's like, bro, what are you doing? You can't do jack shit to me. And he just sits there restoring his health, and I'm like, well, fuck me. I have to call my Rotom back, and I go into 4 Uber, which is Milotic, because we all know that Milotic has to go into Ubers because it just wrecks shit in this whole metagame. No one can beat Milotic. Well, he's got his swag on, he's ready, and I call him back. So I don't think he did much this game, actually. I had to call him back, and I send in my Rotom because I knew he was going to trick me, and we cannot have Milotic's epic awesomeness be tricked with a Choice Scarf because it hates Choice Scarfs. And he transforms again into my Rotom, and I decide to go for a Thunderbolt, but I get paralyzed. I lose a turn, and he goes into Hydro Pump, predicting me to switch, but I did not switch, and it does not a lot of damage, and I go into, I stay in, do my Thunderbolts, get some damage, and I think I kill it. Do I kill it? I do indeed kill it. I would have killed it the first time if it wasn't for that Parahax, but whatever, I killed it anyway, and he sends in his Alfred, which is this Haxorus, and I figure I will switch because I can't hit it with a electric move because it won't be very effective. And I go into my own Garchomp, and he goes into, he stays, does his little earthquakes, shaking the ground, quaking that earth, and he switches, fearing the dragon move, and I go for a Swords Dance. Yes, I go for a Swords Dance right now. I'm thinking Cheese Nose here has the game in the bag. He is just grabbing his nuts. He is rubbing them and jacking off at the same time because I got a text from my hubby, and he is feeling the swag here because he knows he can outspeed that Heatran and rape that bitch in the asshole, and he indeed does, and he sends out his slow bro. I'm like, bitch, I got my outrage going on here. I don't need shit from you. I am going to rape you and teabag you and hell fucking no. Why? Look at that. That's like 5 hit points right there. I think he lives with like 5 hit points, but I'm like, you can't ice beam me, son, because I got a Yachi berry. I live with 7 hit points, and I am also stuck in an outrage. However, I have 2 sword chances up, so I believe that I will kill it. And right now, I indeed do kill it. However, do I have life? No, I don't have life orb. I just had red. Yachi berry. What am I thinking of? I become confused. So I have the possibility of getting another outrage off, or he's gonna send in this thing and it's gonna mock punch me and make sure that I do not. And Garchomp has to go down. And if I just could have killed that slow bro and had my hit points, didn't have to take no shit from no one, I would have had the would have been raping the rest of his team. So I send in my MILOTIC because this is a this is actually my fourth gen MILOTIC, and it's defensive. And I've got Sleep Talk, Rest, Surf, and Toxic on this. This was like before Scald and all that. Like I said, it's 4th gen. I am going to alter it for 5th gen later on, so it can wreck shit in Ubers in 5th gen eventually. And he goes for a close combat, I think. It was a close combat, yes, or something like that. And I am like, I don't need this shit because I got Marvel Scale. So I just go and sleep. I'm gonna go to sleep. You can't do jack shit to me. And you can just sit there and be poisoned because I am a poison stalling hoe. This, MILOTIC, is awesome. And he goes for another close combat. I'm still all like, you ain't got nothing on me. And I am just, yeah, it's gonna be 3-hit knockout instead of a 2-hit knockout because of Marvel Scale, and I can just sleep talk, and I will see what I'll get with sleep talk. I forgot, so I'll know next turn. I am stuck in sleep, however, very confident because he can't kill me, and I can just toxic stall because I am a cheap ass hoe. Toxic stalling cheap ass hoe. However, he decides to switch, and he goes back into Alfred, his Haxorus, and I'm all like, bitch, I'm gonna sleep talk, you can't do anything to me, all your defensive, all your offensive physical attacks can't do shit to me because of Marvel Scale, and I go for a sleep talk and I get off a surf. However, it's not very favorable because it doesn't do a lot of damage. It does very little damage, and god damn it, Haxorus. God damn it, MILOTIC. Should have kept the Ice Beam on you, or Scald. If I'd Scald, I might have burned it, but whatever. I have to switch. And I decide to switch right now, and I send in my swag. And my swag is my Excadrill, and he goes for a taunt, so I'm like, whatever, broski. This thing is actually kind of useless because I tailored it for Sandstorm cheap ass teams, and I do not run Sandstorm in this match because it is cheap and gay, and I was doing this for charity, and no one likes cheap and gay shit for charity. This is for entertainment, and no one cares about Sandstorm because Sandstorm is not entertaining. I go for a Rock Slide, I'm like, yeah, baller, but it does not, doesn't do much, unfortunately. He continues to outrage, and I die. So, I decide to go back into MILOTIC because I can probably knock it out in 2 hits, maybe. I wasn't paying attention to see if I had Life Orb, but I know since I have Marvel Scale, I will definitely live to some extent, and yes, I do live. However, I also did not know that In 5th gen, once you switch your Pokemon, then if it's asleep, like during rest, your turns of sleep get reset, so I need to wait 2 turns again. I thought I only needed to wait 1. However, I went for the Surf this time, and I got some damage off, and I knew it was going to be a 2-hit knockout, but right here I figured, okay, well, he's probably going to kill me off, but he goes for a taunt, which probably cost him the game, because right here he could have easily killed me with another Outrage, and I was fast asleep anyway. I thought I was gonna wake up this turn. I was so excited. I'm like, oh my god, I can wake up, but no. And yeah, Steve's like, bro, your turns of sleep get reset. And I was all like, no, what is going on? And then he goes for a Swords Dance instead of killing me. And this turn I snap out of confusion, and I get to hit him with this Surf. This was like his bad, but you know, MILOTIC doesn't care, because MILOTIC doesn't want to take shit from nobody. And MILOTIC takes out Hexerus, and Alfred dies. And MILOTIC is all like, swag, 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 swag. I'm uber bitches, because everyone loves me. At least I love him. And he sends in Hitmontop. Hitmontop is already poisoned. And I know if he goes for a close combat, I'm gonna die, because it's a 2-hit knockout. So I also forgot that Rotom is no longer Ghost once again, so that's also my bad. I figured if he's gonna go for a close combat, Rotom will resist it, but it doesn't, so also my bad. And he goes for Mach Punch, so right here Rotom dies, but it doesn't really matter. Rotom was paralyzed anyway. It's whatever. He's taking Life Orb damage, and he's taking poison damage, so down to some little number of hit points, and I go into my Samurott. Oh my god, I love Samurott. This thing has gotten me so many wins. And I Aqua Jet to victory. Yeah, suck on that, and bam, right to the face. I got a crit, finishing the game with a crit like a man, and that is game. Good game, FizzyStardust, and comment, rate, sub. I love you guys.